Imagine ruling over nearly a quarter of the world's land and people. That's exactly what the British Empire did at its height. But how did a small island nation control so much? Let's break it down in a super simple way. Exploration and trade. Hundreds of years ago, British sailors set off to explore the world. They didn't just explore for fun, they wanted spices, gold, and new trade routes. Soon, British companies like the famous East India Company started trading with different countries. But trade wasn't always fair. The British often forced deals on weaker nations. East India Company, a trading game. One of the most powerful tools of British rule was the East India Company. It was set up to trade between Britain, India, and parts of Asia. At first, it focused on spices, but soon it controlled the trade of silk, cotton, tea, and even opium. But here's the twist: the company didn't just do business, it got involved in politics and war. It had its own army, defeated Indian rulers, and took control of large parts of India. In many ways, this company ruled India before the British government even stepped in. Attempts in North America. In the 16th, Britain tried to set up colonies in North America and the West Indies. At first, it wasn't easy. Many settlements failed because of harsh conditions. But over time, British colonies like Virginia, Jamaica, and Barbados became successful. They grew crops like tobacco and sugar, which were sent back to Britain for huge profits. Divide and rule. The British were clever when it came to ruling. Instead of controlling everything themselves, they made deals with local leaders. But here's the trick: they often created divisions between different groups. If people were busy fighting each other, they wouldn't fight the British. Spreading British culture. The British also spread their language, education, and way of life. Many countries still speak English today because of the empire, but this wasn't always a good thing. Many local cultures and traditions were pushed aside. Fall of the empire. Over time, people in the colonies got tired of British rule. They wanted freedom. Big movements in India, Africa, and the Caribbean fought for independence. After World War II, Britain was too weak to hold on to its empire, and one by one, countries became free. So that's how Britain ruled the world through trade, military power, smart politics, and control over resources. But in the end, no empire lasts forever. Today, the British Empire is gone, but its impact is still felt all over the world. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.